Today we're going to take a quick look at Meta platforms and two main topics. The first thing we're going to take a quick look at is their new subscription service that they are kind of implementing in Instagram. The second thing is this overall online chatter that's happening about Facebook Meta platforms entering the NFT market. If this is your first time here, make sure to hit the thumbs up. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Make sure to check out the pinned comment for free Discord, free newsletter, and a lot of great investing links. So let's get started. All right, so Meta platforms ended the day about 1% down. We can see the market was pretty happy at the beginning, and then things just started to turn around to the negative side. We can see year to date, Meta platforms right now has returned negative 6.5% to investors. So unfortunately, it is down. So the first thing I want to take a quick look at is actually this kind of introduction of subscription services for Facebook. This was announced yesterday, January 19th, where Instagram is going to have subscription services helping creators earn reoccurring monthly income. First, let me just say, this is not the first time that Facebook has kind of done this. This has been available in Facebook, in actually the main Facebook, since 2020. And it's just allowing ability for creators to have some form of subscription. And the great example is we have, for example, Patreon. YouTube has memberships. Twitch has subscribers. Facebook is doing similar things. They're doing it with Facebook platforms, and now they're doing it with Instagram. I don't think this is anything revolutionary to some extent, but it is great for creators because it brings creators to the platforms, makes them want to create kind of content in the platform that Meta owns, so via Facebook, via Instagram. And if you have more creators, it means you have usually more viewers because those kind of fans of those creators come to these platforms as well. At the end of the day, it does help out kind of boost Meta platforms advertising revenue. So in the long term, I do believe it's a great move. I don't think it's anything drastic, right? It's not a stock price movement news. The other thing I want to mention is Facebook and Instagram right now are the only platforms that I know of personally that do not take a fee from creators. So for example, for me, for YouTube, I get some portion of my fees or my advertising, whatever gets taken by Google. Facebook is saying, hey, until 2023 at the earliest, we promise not to take any money from you. Obviously, that's going to change, but again, it's a great incentive to bring creators to the platform. So that's the first news. Again, nothing major, but definitely great news.
Let's take a listen to today's sponsor. I want to thank The Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. The Motley Fool is a company that provides investing insight and stock recommendations for investors of all skill sets and risk levels. You guys know I love finding new investing tools and resources to help me scout out new growth stocks. And right now I have a discount for one of my favorite services The Fool offers. Through the Motley Fool Stock Advisor services, you get access to a ton of expert stock picks. Every month you'll get 2 new picks that are aimed at growing your wealth and to help you realize your financial goals. Stock Advisor's average stock picks have done amazing returns. If growing your money is something you'd like to do more of this year, you can visit fool.com/Jose Najarro or click on the link below for access to my special offer and decide if the stock advisor is right for you. Thanks again to the Motley Fool, and now onto today's video.
The second thing is something that happened today. There are online reports that Meta Platforms is looking to enter in the NFT market. And more of allowing users to be able to verify their NFTs and use them as profile pictures. So again, this recent news, in my opinion, is not something that would kind of change stock price. It's not a stock price movement news. But this is the right direction, in my opinion, for a social platform, right? Social platforms like Facebook, what is their main objective? It's not to make it easy for us users. It's to have a nice amount of users so they can sell a nice amount of advertising revenue, right? So they can collect their advertising revenue. Right now, what is popular around the world, especially with the younger generation that usually uses Instagram or Facebook? The answer is NFTs. A lot of YouTubers, a lot of content creators, a lot of influencers are very, very big into NFTs and love showcasing them. So when you see creators doing that, you also, the viewers, the fans, want to showcase their own NFTs. So this is just another, I want to say, small tool to kind of be able to make sure that both content creators are coming to their platform at the same time they bring fans, and the current users of these platforms continue to like the tools that Meta Platforms is giving to you. So again, nothing revolutionary. I do want to say it's good for now because, like I said, it attracts users, it attracts creators, but it can also be beneficial in the future. Let's say if this metaverse to some extent becomes important, where Meta Platforms is going, I do believe the integrations of NFTs will be pretty cool and would be helpful within that technology. For those not familiar though, Meta Platforms also owns kind of a portion or a segment called Novi, and Novi is more of like their fintech style service, and this kind of fintech style service does deal a lot with blockchain technology. So the technology they use with Novi is what they will be able to kind of integrate in theory with the overall NFT market. So it's not like Facebook or Meta Platforms is using some crazy amount of money to be able to do these new tools. Again, this is not confirmed right now. It's still kind of chatter, but I do believe it's in the right direction. I mean, Twitter, for example, most recently Twitter Blue, which is their paid service, you are allowed to kind of showcase your NFTs. Again, we can see the NFT market right now, it's very popular. And again, we see big influencers, big YouTubers, big content creators. Once they start doing it, their fans continue to do it. So they would rather want to be in a platform that allows them to showcase and be able to verify those profile pictures, right? So again, it's not a stock moving news, but in my opinion, it goes well with the company. Next, I just want to share a quick thoughts on price points right now. For both Meta Platforms and Twitter, we can see Meta Platforms is down about 17%. Twitter is down about 52% from its all-time highs. If we take a quick look at EV to EBITDA forward ratio, I think it's insane how Meta Platforms right now is sitting at somewhere between 12. And to me, I personally am a shareholder of Meta Platforms, not a shareholder of Twitter, but at these levels, I would prefer to buy Meta Platforms over Twitter. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I hope it was a little bit insightful about their subscription service and also their NFT kind of rumors right now. Take care, have a good day, and see you next time.